I'm going to read a list of the books that we have written, the 36 angels of M.O.A.T 36. Well, there's one human. And these are the ones that I've written with them, me being the human. And then I'll go on to add M.O.A.T Marketing by Amy McBride, a short list of what to do with those sayings sometimes. All right. And I'm going to do it in a 1-1-2-1 reading. Here we go. 60 different land projects. 60 different land projects. A bird's eye view of M.O.A.T shapes and spirals. 60 different land projects. A bird's eye view of M.O.A.T shapes and spirals. A bird's eye view of M.O.A.T shapes and spirals. A little reading. A bird's eye view of M.O.A.T shapes and spirals. A little reading. A little reading. A warning from the angels. A little reading. A warning from the angels. A warning from the angels. A afraid. A warning from the angels. A afraid. A afraid. After lives. A afraid. After lives. After lives. Angel calling after lives. Angel calling. Angel calling. Angels and arrows. Angel calling. Angels and arrows. Angels and arrows. Angels and mammon. Angels and arrows. Angels and mammon. Angels and mammon. Angels and shapes and angelic whole. Angels and mammon. Angels and shapes and angelic whole. Angels and shapes and angelic whole. Another nobody. Angels and shapes and angelic whole. Another nobody. Another nobody. Architectures. Another nobody. Architectures. Architectures. Ariel on Kipling Street. Architectures. Ariel on Kipling Street. Ariel on Kipling Street. Art book. Ariel on Kipling Street. Art book. Art book. Art and anxiety. Art book. Art and anxiety. Art and anxiety. Beauty and progress. Art and anxiety. Beauty and progress. Beauty and progress. Banana trees. Beauty and progress. Banana trees. Banana trees. Beautiful banana trees. Beautiful. Beautiful. Better biodegradable kitchenware. Beautiful. Better biodegradable kitchenware. Better biodegradable kitchenware. Bic and Pentel. Better biodegradable kitchenware. Bic and Pentel. Bic and Pentel. Billy McBride's Marriage to Angels. Bic and Pentel. Billy McBride's Marriage to Angels. Billy McBride's Marriage to Angels. Bird and Winter. Billy McBride's Marriage to Angels. Bird and Winter. Bird and Winter. Blind, Texas. How books relate to M.O.A.T. Bird and Winter. Blind, Texas. How books relate to M.O.A.T. Blind, Texas. How books relate to M.O.A.T. Book Catalog 1. Blind, Texas. How books relate to M.O.A.T. Book Catalog 1. Book Catalog 1. Brainwashing. Book Catalog 1. Brainwashing. Brainwashing. Budweiser and Pepsi. Brainwashing. Budweiser and Pepsi. Budweiser and Pepsi. Charades. Budweiser and Pepsi. Charades. Charades. Charades to charades. Charades 2. Charades 2. Charades notebooks. Charades 2. Charades notebooks. Charades notebooks. Chest said. Charades notebooks. Chest. Chest said. Cloud. Chest said. Cloud. Cloud. Communities. Cloud. Communities. Communities. Cooking up a business. Communities. Cooking up a business. Cooking up a business. Cupid. Cooking up a business. Cupid. Cupid. Den of my prior existence. Cupid. Den of my prior existence. Den of my prior existence. Do not laugh. Den of my prior existence. Do not laugh, do not laugh. Double life, do not laugh. Double life, double life. Everything is in order, double life. Everything is in order, everything is in order. Fun, a novel, everything is in order. Fun, a novel, fun, a novel. Fame and friends, fun, a novel. Fame and friends, fame and friends. Family gnosis, fame and friends. Family gnosis, family gnosis. Finding Teresa from class, family gnosis. Finding Teresa from class. Finding Teresa from class. First, second, and third grade years. Finding Teresa from class. First, second, and third grade years. First, second, and third grade years. For those who do trust God. First, second, and third grade years. For those who do trust God. For those who do trust God. For those who do trust God and other angelic note-takings. For those who do trust God. Games. For those who do trust God and other angelic note-takings. For those who do trust God and other angelic note-takings. Games, a novel. For those who do trust God and other angelic note-takings. Games, a novel. Games, a novel. Golfers in search of a title. Games, a novel. Golfers in search of a title. Golfers in search of a title. Happiness. Golfers in search of a title. Happiness. Happiness. How to win a chess game 1 and 2. Happiness. How to win a chess game 1 and 2. How to win a chess game 1 and 2. Hawaiian sonnets and other poems. How to win a chess game 1 and 2. Hawaiian sonnets and other poems. Hawaiian sonnets and other poems. Ebitresia 3, Voyage to Metal Settle. Hawaiian sonnets and other poems. Ebitresia 3, Voyage to Metal Settle. Ebitresia 3, Voyage to Metal Settle. Ebitresia 5 through 82. Ebitresia 3, Voyage to Metal Settle. Ebitresia 5 through 82. Ebitresia 5 through 82. Ebitresia 83. Ebitresia 5 through 82. Ebitresia 83. Ebitresia 83. Ebitresia to a fantasy. Ebitresia 83. Ebitresia to a fantasy. Ebitresia to a fantasy. Ebitresia 4. Ebitresia to a fantasy. Ebitresia 4. Ebitresia 4. Ebitresia a fantasy. Ebitresia 4. Ebitresia fantasy. Ebitresia fantasy. Heading permanently home. Ebitresia fantasy. Heading permanently home. Heading permanently home. Help for charities. Heading permanently home. Help for charities. Help for charities. Horse. Help for charities. Horse. Horse. How the angels became the angels' horse. How the angels became the angels. How the angels became the angels. How to craft a spacecraft. How the angels became the angels. How to craft a spacecraft. How to craft a spacecraft. How to fly a spacecraft. How to craft a spacecraft. How to fly a spacecraft. How to fly a spacecraft. How to lose a chess game. How to fly a spacecraft. How to lose a chess game. How to lose a chess game. How to make a book vending machine. How to lose a chess game. How to make a book vending machine. How to make a book vending machine. How to win the lotto. How to make a book vending machine. How to win the lotto. How to win the lotto. I don't love you anymore. How to win the lotto. I don't love you anymore. I don't love you anymore. I read Leopardi. I don't love you anymore. I read Leopardi. I read Leopardi, the band, a play. I read Leopardi, the band, a play. The band, a play. I'm gonna make it harder and harder, the band, a play. I'm gonna make it harder and harder, I'm gonna make it harder and harder, ice cream. I'm gonna make it harder and harder, ice cream. Ice cream. Ideas to pick up for an charitable organization, ice cream. Ideas to pick up for a charitable organization, ideas to pick up for a charitable organization. And in defense of the experience of prayer, ideas to pick up for a charitable organization. In defense of the experience of prayer, in defense of the experience of prayer, influence and jealousy. In defense of the experience of prayer, influence and jealousy. Influence and jealousy. Invisible Billy, the saddest book ever, influence and jealousy. Invisible Billy, the saddest book ever, Invisible Billy, the saddest book ever, is Billy M. damned? Invisible Billy, the saddest book ever, is Billy M. damned? Is Billy M. damned? It was Tobspeed, is Billy M. damned? It was Tobspeed. It was Tobspeed. It's not a prostitution ring. It was Tobspeed. It's not a prostitution ring. It's not a prostitution ring. Jesus Christ and Jesus Christ Superstar are not the names of my brothers. It's not a prostitution ring. Jesus Christ and Jesus Christ Superstar are not the names of my brothers. Jesus Christ and Jesus Christ Superstar are not the names of my brothers. Jesus Christ and Jesus Christ Superstar, the names of my brothers. Jesus Christ and Jesus Christ Superstar are not the names of my brothers. Jesus Christ and Jesus Christ Superstar, the names of my brothers. Jesus Christ and Jesus Christ Superstar, the names of my brothers. John Milton with Benevu, cope with book reviewers. Jesus Christ and Jesus Christ Superstar, the names of my brothers. John Milton with Benevu, cope with book reviewers. John Milton with Benevu, cope with book reviewers. Listening in on Angels, Volume 1. John Milton with Benevu, cope with book reviewers. Listening in on Angels, Volume 1. Listening in on Angels, Volume 1. Listening in on Angels Volume 2, listening in on Angels Volume 1, listening in on Angels Volume 2, listening in on Angels Volume 2, London, listening in on Angels Volume 2, London, London, Lonely Mountain Sonnets and Other Poems, London, Lonely Mountain Sonnets and Other Poems, Lonely Mountain Sonnets and Other Poems, M.O.A.T. Designs, Lonely Mountain Sonnets and Other Poems. M.O.A.T. Designs, M.O.A.T. Designs, M.O.A.T. Fundraising, M.O.A.T. Designs, M.O.A.T. Fundraising, M.O.A.T. Fundraising, M.O.A.T. Illustrated, M.O.A.T. Fundraising, M.O.A.T. Illustrated, M.O.A.T. Illustrated, M.O.A.T. Outline, M.O.A.T. Illustrated, M.O.A.T. Outline, M.O.A.T. Outline, M.O.A.T. and Family, M.O.A.T. Outline, M.O.A.T. and Family, M.O.A.T. and Family, many helpers around, M.O.A.T. and Family, many helpers around, many helpers around, Merkaba lost, many helpers around, Merkaba lost, Merkaba lost, messages, Merkaba lost, messages, messages, mishmash, messages, mishmash, mishmash, mountain frogs, mishmash, mountain frogs, my happy, happy children, mountain frogs, my happy, happy children, my happy, happy children, my hearty brothers, my happy, happy children, my hearty brothers, my hearty brothers, my photo book, my hearty brothers, my photo book, my photo book. Naughty people think you're crazy, my photo book. Naughty people think you're crazy. Naughty people think you're crazy. New book. Naughty people think you're crazy. New book. New book. New poems. New book. New poems. New poems. New sayings. New poems. On birthdays. New sayings on birthday, consequences of knowing angels, new sayings. On birthdays, consequences of knowing angels. On birthdays, consequences of knowing angels. Our book system. On birthdays, consequences of knowing angels. Our book system, our emotions are the thoughts of Shakespeare. Our book system. Our emotions are the thoughts of Shakespeare. Our emotions are the thoughts of Shakespeare. Our growing knowledge. Our emotions are the thoughts of Shakespeare. Our growing knowledge. Our growing knowledge. Our growing listening. Our growing knowledge. Our growing listening. Our growing listening. Permanent homes. Our growing listening. Permanent homes. Permanent homes. Powers. Permanent homes. Powers. Powers. Powers and other poems. Powers. Powers and other poems. Powers and other poems. President Day and Beyond. Powers and other poems. President's Day and Beyond. President's Day and Beyond. Prostitutes. President's Day and Beyond. Prostitutes. Prostitutes. Punishment. Prostitutes. Punishment. Punishment. Quiet thoughts. Punishment. Quiet thoughts. Quiet thoughts. Quiet thoughts tea. Quiet thoughts. Quiet thoughts tea. Quiet thoughts tea. Quiet thoughts 3. Quiet thoughts 2. Quiet thoughts 3. Quiet thoughts 3. Quiet thoughts 4. Quiet thoughts 3. Quiet thoughts 4. Quiet thoughts 4. Quotes from Beans. Quiet thoughts 4. Quotes from Beans. Quotes from Beans. Quotes from Beans 7. Quotes from Beans. Quotes from Beans 7. Quotes from Beans 7. Quotes from Bean 8. Quotes from Bean 7. Quotes from Bean 8. Quotes from Bean 8. Quotes from Bean 9. Quotes from Bean 8. Quotes from Bean 9. Quotes from Bean 9. Quotes from Bean 10. Quotes from Bean 9. Quotes from Bean 10. Quotes from Bean 10. Quotes from Bean 4. Quotes from Bean 10. Quotes from Bean 2. Quotes from Bean 2. Quotes from Bean 3. Quotes from Beans 2. Quotes from Beans 3. Quotes from Beans 3. Quotes from Beans 5. Quotes from Beans 3. Quotes from Beans 5. Quotes from Beans 5. Quotes from Beans 6. Quotes from Beans 5. Quotes from Beans 6. Quotes from Beans 6. Quotes from naughty people. Quotes from Beans 6. Quotes from naughty people. Quotes from naughty people. Riders to the sea. Quotes from naughty people. Riders to the sea. Riders to the sea. Romanticism, a sound of a voice and other works. Riders to the sea. Romanticism, a sound of a voice and other works. Romanticism, a sound and a voice and other works. Rough colors. Romanticism, a sound and a voice and other works. Rough colors. Rough colors. Schizophrenia and angels. Rough colors. Schizophrenia and angels. Schizophrenia and angels. Shell, moat, and barriers. Schizophrenia and angels. Shell, moat, and barriers. Shell, moat, and barriers. Show me the way. Shell, moat, and barriers. Show me the way. Show me the way. Snow, show me the way. Snow, snow. Space flight, snow. Space flight, space flight. Spiritual hurricane disaster, space flight. Spiritual hurricane disaster. Spiritual hurricane disaster. Spiritual parents, spiritual hurricane disaster. spiritual parents, structure how we made happiness, spiritual parents, structure how we made happiness, structure how we made happiness, superfly, structure how we made happiness, superfly, symphony 1, superfly, symphony 1, symphony 1, symphony 3, symphony 1, symphony 3, symphony 3, symphony 2, symphony 3, symphony 2, symphony 2, trust a novel, symphony 2, trust a novel, temporary homes, trust a novel, temporary homes, that is your wife, temporary homes, that is your wife, that is your wife. What the heck is he talking about? That is your wife. What the heck is he talking about? What the heck is he talking about? 10 failed revolutionary erotics. What the heck is he talking about? 10 failed revolutionary erotics. 10 failed revolutionary erotics. My Hawaiian Merkaba. 10 failed revolutionary erotics. My Hawaiian Merkaba. My Hawaiian Merkaba. Nefeshing. My Hawaiian Merkaba. Nefeshing. On conflict and hope. Nefeshing. On conflict and hope. On conflict and hope. The box on conflict and hope. The box, a commentary on the Bible and other works. The box, a commentary on the Bible and other works. A commentary on the Bible and other works. The beginning of life, a commentary on the Bible and other works. The beginning of life, the beginning of life. The bridge, the beginning of life. The bridge, the celestial image of fire, the bridge, the celestial image of fire, the celestial image of fire, the dust and the star, the celestial image of fire, the dust and the star, the dust and the star, the flowers that pervade in the lovely dwelling, the dust and the star, the flowers that pervade in the lovely dwelling, the flowers that pervade in the lovely dwelling, the flowers that pervade in the lovely dwelling. The hand, the hydromancy of Jenny McBride, the hand, the hydromancy of Jenny McBride, the hydromancy of Jenny McBride, the hydromancy of Jenny McBride, part 2, the hydromancy of Jenny McBride. The hydromancy of Jenny McBride, part 2, the hydromancy of Jenny McBride, part 2, the jewels of absolute knowledge. The hydromancy of Jenny McBride, part 2, the jewels of absolute knowledge. The jewels of absolute knowledge. The landscape for a rain shower. The jewels of absolute knowledge. The landscape for a rain shower. The landscape for a rain shower. The Lord and Moshe. The landscape for a rain shower. The Lord and Moshe. The Lord and Moshe. The love and wonder of M.O.A.T, the Lord and Moshe. The love and wonder of M.O.A.T, the love and wonder of M.O.A.T, the meaning of standing exile. The love and wonder of M.O.A.T, the meaning of standing exile. The meaning of standing exile. The reading of a divine text. The meaning of standing exile. The reading of a divine text. The reading of a divine text. The reason for a raisin. The reading of a divine text. The reason for a raisin. The reason for a raisin. The rising of the moon. The reason for a raisin. The rising of the moon. The rising of the moon. The sun rising over a coastline. The rising of the moon. The sun rising over a coastline. The sun rising over a coastline. The transcendence, the sun rising over a coastline. The transcendence, the transcendence, the tree, the transcendence, the tree, the trouble with being a B'nai Huva, the tree. The trouble with being a B'nai V'uva, the trouble with being a B'nai V'uva, the very best childhood, the trouble with being a B'nai V'uva, the very best childhood, the very best childhood, the wallet, the very best childhood, the wallet, the wallet, the wave, the wallet, the wave, the wave, the wonder and love of M.O.A.T, the wave, the wonder and love of M.O.A.T, the wonder and love of M.O.A.T, the wonder and love of M.O.A.T, the wonder and love of M.O.A.T. They are wonder and love of M.O.A.T, the wonder and love of M.O.A.T. They are human too, the wonder and love of M.O.A.T. They are human too, they are human too, this is going well, they are human too. This is going well, this is going well. Toad Speed hates Autobots, this is going well. Toad Speed hates Autobots, Toad Speed hates Autobots. Toad Speed's okay, Toad Speed hates Autobots. Toad Speed's okay, Toad Speed's okay, Triumphant Car Company. Toad Speed's okay. Triumphant Car Company. Triumphant Car Company. Trouble. Triumphant Car Company. Trouble. Trouble. Ulysses in Hell, a theory of colors. Trouble. Ulysses in Hell, a theory of colors. Ulysses in Hell, a theory of colors. Varieties of din experience. Ulysses in Hell, a theory of colors. Varieties of din experience. Varieties of din experience. Voyage to stay friends. Varieties of din experience. Voyage to stay friends. Voyage to stay friends. Voyage to Super University. Voyage to stay friends. Voyage to Super University. Voyage to Super University. Voyage to Warm Milk. Voyage to Super University. Voyage to Warm Milk. Voyage to Warm Milk. The weather. Voyage to Warm Milk. The weather. The weather. Voyages to Anonymous Markets. The weather. Voyage to Anonymous Markets. Voyages to Anonymous Markets. Waiting to see. Voyages to Anonymous Markets. Waiting to see. Waiting to see. Water. Waiting to see. Water. Water. Water loop. Water. Water loop. Water loop. Weekend spiritual golf. Water loop. Weekend spiritual golf. Weekend spiritual golf. What is my name? Weekend spiritual golf. What is my name? What is my name? What the hell is wrong with Billy McBride? What is my name? What the hell is wrong with Billy McBride? What the hell is wrong with Billy McBride? Why I am a writer? What the hell's wrong with Billy McBride? Why I am a writer? Why I am a writer? Why I am a writer too? Why I am a writer? Why I am a writer too? Why I am a writer too? Zach's shoes. Why I am a writer too? Zach's shoes. Zach's shoes. Relationships and dating. Zach's shoes. Relationships and dating. Relationships and dating. Stay friends, a play. Relationships and dating. Our stay friends, a play. Stay friends, a play. Our best pond hand. Stay friends, a play. Our best pond hand. Our best pond hand. Mole and Gematria. Our best pond hand. Mole and Gematria. Mole and Gematria. Our best notebook. Mole and Gematria. Our best notebook. Our best notebook. What I do? Our best notebook. What I do. What I do. Flashcards. What I do. Flashcards. Flashcards. Constructing and helping. Flashcards. Constructing and helping. Constructing and helping. Money and love. Constructing and helping. Money and love, money and love, long lost in other poems, money and love, long lost in other poems, long lost in other poems, the jobs of M.O.A.T, long lost in other poems, the jobs of M.O.A.T, the jobs of M.O.A.T, Habitresia play, the jobs of M.O.A.T, Habitresia play, temporary parody, Habitresia play, temporary parody, 254 state observations, temporary parody. 254 state observations, 60 different land projects, 254 state observations. M.O.A.T Marketing by Amy McBride. When you see a view of a neighborhood, say the title of my book, 60 different land projects. When you see a bird, say the title of my book, A Bird's Eye View of M.O.A.T Shapes and Spirals. When you see a child, say the title of my book, A Little Reading. When you or somebody else yawns, say the title of my book, A Warning from the Angels. When you see a parking lot, say the title of my book, Afraid. When you see a beam of sunlight, say the title of my book, Afterlives. When a phone rings, say the title of my book, Angel Calling. When you feel love, say the title of my book, Angels and Arrows. When you hear bad news, say the title of my book, Angels and Men. When you see a newspaper, say the title of my book, Angels in Shapes and Angelic Gold. When the phone rings but then hangs up, say the title of my book, Another Nobody. When you see grass growing, say the title of my book, Architectures. When you look down a neighborhood street, say the title of my book, Ariel on Kipling Street. When you look at a painting, say the title of my book, Art Book. When you see a withered plant, say the title of my book, Art and Anxiety. When you see a flower, say the title of my book, Beauty and Progress. When you see some trees, say the title of my book, Banana Trees. When you finish a job, say the title of my book, Beautiful. When you see pots and pans, say the title of my book, Better Biodegradable Kitchenware. When you see a pen, say the title of my book, Bic and Pinto. When you see a blue sky, say the title of my book, Billy McBride's Marriage to Angels. When you see a bird, you can also say the title of my book, Bird in Winter. When you see a red color, say the title of my book, Blind Texas, How Books Relate to M.O.A.T. When you see a library, say the title of my book, Book Catalog 1. When it rains, say the title of my book, Brainwashing. When you see a beer, say the title of my book, Budweiser and Pepsi. When you are preparing a meal to eat, say the title of my book, Charades. When you eat, say the title of my book, Charades 2. When you write a list, say the title of my book, Charades Notebooks. When you see a chair, say the title of my books, Chess Said. When you feel a breeze, say the title of my book, Cloud. When you are happy, say the title of my book, Communities. When somebody asks you what you're doing, tell them the title of my book, Cooking Up a Business. When you turn off a light, say the title of my book, Cupid. Whenever you hear strange noises, say the title of my book, Dune of My Prior Existence. When you hear somebody laugh, or say the title of my book, Do Not Laugh. Whenever you walk into your home from outside, say the title of my book, Double Life. When you see a messy room, say the title of my book, Everything is in Order. When you take a bath or a shower, say the title of my book, Fun, a Novel. When you hear applause, say the title of my book, Fame and Friends. When you have a dream, say the title of my book, Family Gnosis. When you make a phone call, say the title of my book, Finding Teresa from Class. When you see a school building, say the title of my book, First, Second, and Third Grade Years. When you take medicine, say the title of my book, For Those Who Do Trust God. When you see a pill bottle, or say the title of my book, For Those Who Do Trust God, and Other Angelic Note-Takings. When you see toys, say the title of my book, Games, a Novel. When you see people playing a game, say the title of my book, Golfers in Search of a Title. When you see a globe, say the title of my book, Happiness. When you see somebody smile, say the title of my book, How to Win a Chess Game 1 and 2. When you see a hill, say the title of my book, Hawaiian Sonnets and Other Poems. When you sleep, say the title of my book, Hebetresia 3, Voyage to Metal Saddle. When you look at your watch, say the title of my book, Hebetresia 5 through 82. When you hear the time, say the title of my book, Hebetresia 83. When you take a sip, say the title of my book, Hebetresia 2, a Fantasy. When somebody asks what time it is, say the title of my book, Hebetresia 4. When you wake up, say the title of my book, Hebetresia, a Fantasy. Whenever you see a car pull away, say the title of my book, Heading Permanently Home. Whenever you turn on music, say the title of my book, Help for Charities. When you look around, say the title of my book, Horse. When you walk outside and shut your door, say the title of my book, How the Angels Became the Angels. When you see a building under construction, say the title of my book, How to Craft a Spacecraft. When you see a little fly or bee flying, say the title of my book, How to Fly a Spacecraft. Whenever you turn on your computer, say the title of my book, How to Lose a Chess Game. When you look at a bookshelf, say the title of my book, How to Make a Book Vending Machine. When you look at your phone, say the title of my book, How to Win the Lotto. When you want somebody to listen to the title of say the title of my book, I Don't Love You Anymore. When you finish reading a book, say the title of my book, I Read Your Party. When you hear your neighbors outside talking, say the title of my book, The Band They Play. Whenever you turn on a light, say the title of my book, I'm Gonna Make It Harder and Harder. When it is a hot day, say the title of my book, Ice Cream. When you pick something off the floor, say the title of my book, Ideas to Pick Up for a Charitable Organization. When you wash your hands, say the title of my book, In Defense of the Experience of Prayer. When you see an expensive car, say the title of my book, Influence and Jealousy. Whenever you see a deserted room, say the title of my book, Invisible Billy, the Saddest Book Ever. When things are very peaceful and quiet around you, say the title of my book, Is Billy M. Damned? When you see a sunset, say the title of my book, It Was Toad Speed. Whenever you hear a car door slam, say the title of my book, It's Not a Prostitution Ring. When you see a religious building, say the title of my book, Jesus Christ and Jesus Christ Superstar Are Not the Names of My Brothers. Whenever you make a mistake, say the title of my book, Jesus Christ and Jesus Christ Superstars, the names of my brothers. When you say or hear said a goodbye, say the title of my book, John Milton, with Benevolent Cope with Book Reviewers. When you see a man with headphones on, say the title of my book, Listening In on Angels, Volume 1. When you see a woman with headphones on, say the title of my book, Listening In on Angels, Volume 2. Whenever you see a cityscape, say the title of my book, London. When you see a mountain, say the title of my book, Lonely Mountain Sonnets and Other Poems. When you see the items in a store, say the title of my book, M.O.A.T Designs. When you or somebody else dances, say the title of my book, M.O.A.T Fundraising. When you see a decorated room, say the title of my book, M.O.A.T Illustrated. When you see a sales receipt, say the title of my book, M.O.A.T Outline. When you see a family, say the title of my book, M.O.A.T and Family. When you see a cashier, say the title of my book, Many Helpers Around. When you see a crowd of people, say the title of my book, Merkabah Lost. When you get letters in the mail, say the title of my book, Messengers. When you clean up a room, say the title of my book, Mishmash. Whenever you see a frog, say the title of my book, Mountain Frogs. Whenever you see children, say the title of my book, My Happy, Happy Children. When you see a brother, say the title of my book, My Hearty Brothers. When you put your clothes on, say the title of my book, my photo book. Whenever you hear the word crazy, say the title of my book. Naughty people think you're crazy. Whenever you meet a new person, say the title of my book, new book. When you see nature, say the title of my book, new poems. From now on, all of these things to say the title of books I have written. Whenever you write a letter, say new sayings. When there's a birthday, say on birthdays, consequences of knowing angels. When you see a library, say our book system. When you hear about Shakespeare, say our emotions are the thoughts of Shakespeare. When you hear of angels, say our growing knowledge. When you look in the mirror, say our growing listening. Whenever you see a nice home, say permanent homes. When the music you're listening to goes quiet, say powers. When you hear birds singing, say powers and other poems. When you are starting a new week, say President's Day and beyond. Whenever you see a cloudy sky, say prostitutes. Whenever you get a gift, say punishment. When there is silence in your home, say quiet thoughts. When there is silence outdoors, say quiet thoughts 2. When there is silence in a store, say quiet thoughts 3. When it is noisy all around, say quiet thoughts 4. When someone asks, what's up, say quiet quotes from Beans. When somebody asks what's going on, say quotes from Beans 7. When someone asks, what the, say quotes from Beans 8. When somebody asks, how are you, say quotes from Beans 9. When somebody says hi, say quotes from Beans 10. When someone says, say quotes from Beans 2. When someone says, oh my god, say quotes from Beans 3. When someone says, you're kidding, say quotes from Beans 5. When someone says, okay, say quotes from Beans 6. When somebody says a curse word, say quotes from naughty people. When you hear highway traffic, say riders to the sea. When you hear the sound of a voice, say romanticism, the sound of a voice in other works. Whenever you see a red light, say rough colors. Whenever there is a problem, say schizophrenia and angels. When you see an interior wall, say shell, moat, and barriers. Whenever a street light turns green, say show me the way. When you see snow, say snow. When you see the stars, say space flight. When you feel bad, say spiritual hurricane disaster. When the refrigerator makes sounds, say spiritual parents. When you see a doorway, say structure, how we made happiness. Whenever you see a little fly, say superfly. When any good music is playing not too fast, say Symphony 1. When any good music is playing fast, say Symphony 3. When any good music is playing slowly, say Symphony 2. Whenever you hear the story of someone, say Trust, a novel. When you see a picture of a home, say Temporary Homes. When you see a blue sky, say That is your wife. When you hear gossip, say What the heck is he talking about? When you see a flag, say 10 failed revolutionary erotics. When there comes a beautiful day, say my Hawaiian Merkaba. When you feel alone, say nefeshing. Whenever you throw something away, say on conflict and hope. When you see a search engine on the computer, say the bots. Whenever you hear the word awesome, say a commentary on the Bible and other works. When you see a number, say the beginning of life. When you take something off a shelf, say the bridge. When you see fire, say the celestial image of fire. When you see dust, say the dust in the star. When you see flowers growing, say the flowers that pervade in a lovely drawing. When you shake somebody's hand, say the hand. When you turn on the water of a sink, say the hydromancy of Jenny McBride. When you turn on the water of a shower, say the hydromancy of Jenny McBride Part 2. Whenever you see a shiny object, say the jewels of absolute knowledge. When you look out the window, say the landscape for a rain shower. When you see the ocean, say the Lord and Moshe. When you see a yellow object, say the love and wonder of M.O.A.T. When you have to wait in long, say the meaning of stand in exile. When you open a book, say the reading of a divine text. When you see sunlight, say the reason or raisin. When you see the moon, say the rising of the moon. When you see the sun, say the sun rising over a coastline. When it turns nighttime, say the transcendence. When you see something rooting, say the tree. When you are feeling happier, say the trouble with being a B'nai Rubah. When you see the corner of a room, say the very best childhood. When you see a wallet, say the wallet. When you see the far-off horizon, say the wave. When you get a hug, say the wonder and love of M.O.A.T. When you get a kiss, say the wonder and love of M.O.A.T. too. When you see a cop car, say they are human too. When you close a book from reading it, say this is going well. When you see a shadow, say Tob Speed hates Autobots. When you have a pain, say Tob Speed's okay. When you hear a car, say Triumphant Car Company. When you hear thunder, say trouble. When you see a rainbow, say Ulysses in Hell, a theory of colors. When you turn off your computer, say varieties of Dune experience. When you see one person off in the distance, say voyage to stay friends. When you see a university, say voyage to super university. When you see an airplane, say voyage to warm milk. When you see a fan, say the weather. When you walk into a grocery store, say voyages to anonymous markets. When you're resting, say waiting to see. When you see a cup of liquid, say water. When you drink all of your water, say Waterloo. When it is the weekend, say weekend spiritual golf. When you write your name, say, what is my name? Whenever you look at your watch, say, what the hell is wrong with Billy McBride? When you see a dollar bill, say, why I am a writer. When you see coins, say, why I am a writer too. When you see shoes, say Zach's shoes. When you see a couple together, say relationships and dating. When you see friends together, say stay friends, they play. When you give something to someone, say our best pond hand. When you see a billboard, say M.O.A.L. and Gematria. Whenever you see a friend, say our best notebook. When you see a street sign, say what I do. When you hear your own name, say flashcards. When you hear footsteps, say constructing and helping. Whenever you pay for something, say money and love. Whenever you hear the name of a stranger, say long lost and other poems. Whenever you are trying to figure something out, say the jobs of M.O.A.T. When there is a holiday, say Hebetresia, a play. When you see a curtain, say temporary parody. When you see a window, say 254 state observations. Finish.